Hey guys, oh, I hit the air conditioner. What's up? I'm out in the garden and I am suited up because it's cold out today. I have a pile of tarps back here and a freshly mowed, partially scalped garden space. And we're gonna be covering this up with these tarps today and getting this space ready to go for spring, essentially. I know I talked about it more than once about renting a sod cutter and just cutting all of this out, and it's just not gonna work. I can't find one here locally, and for me to drive to get one, I'd have to drive about 45 minutes, and I would only get it from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and it was like $150 for the day, and so I just decided we're not doing that. So my brother-in-law came over a couple days ago, scalped this down as much as he could with his zero turn, and it looks pretty good. The problem is this yard is not even, like, at all, in the slightest. So I'm actually gonna get my weed eater out, and I'm going to go back over some of these lower spots and try and trim that grass and those wild violets down as much as I can. Our yard has a lot of wild violets in it, which are not very tall. So to mow over those, it really doesn't do anything. But weed eating them, I can get them down to the dirt pretty much. So I'm gonna go over a few of these low spots, and then I'm gonna cover them with those tarps. I do need to weigh them down, so I actually have my cattle panels laying over here. They're just laying in the yard. So I'm gonna use those to help weigh them down. I have some extra like landscaping blocks just around the yard that I'll probably use if I need to. I can move the fire pit if I need to. So we're gonna do this. It's cold. I do have gloves. So yeah, I've been putting this off for a little while, and I realized that I really don't have time to put it off anymore. So yeah, this is what we're doing. I'm gonna go grab a battery for the weed eater, because we have a battery powered weed eater and lawnmower, and get to weed eating. It's like 40 degrees out today. Yesterday it was 75, but it was gusting up to 40 miles an hour, so I decided not to weed eat yesterday. So now I'm just cold, but I am ready to go. So yeah, I guess let's get this started. All right, I weed eated a little bit. I feel like I did more than it, like you can't tell that I did anything from here, but I did. I'm just trying to scalp the yard, which is like the opposite of what you would normally want to do in your yard. So the next step is to put these tarps down. So it is just a touch windy today, so I'm gonna do them one at a time and then drag these cattle panels, or pick them up I guess, onto them to help weight them down so they don't disappear like my cardboard has been from behind my raised bed. So we'll see how much of this I can cover. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to cover all of it. I probably won't be able to cover all of it with the tarps I have, but that's okay. I'll do what I can. I'm trying to find a spot where I can put you, where you can see everything, because I'm gonna start back in the corner. I did also, fun fact, I did also mark the garden out with like paint, like marking paint. So yeah, I now know where my actual garden is in relation to the rest of the yard, so that's exciting. Once I get these tarps down, I might take you around, but my fingers are starting to go numb a little bit from the cold. So let's lay down some tarps. guess I need more tarps. I got about probably half the garden tarps, which this is the main part I needed tarped. The other parts over here, I killed last summer with landscape fabric. But yeah, I need some more tarps. So this is a work in progress, as we know. And yeah, so I guess I'll pick this back up when I have more tarps. Okay, I'm back. It's been a couple days, but I finally have enough tarps to cover the space, except this spot right here. But I have tarps to cover the rest of it. I went to Harbor Freight and got this big huge tarp, and then this one right here, and got most of it covered. I'm pretty happy with the coverage of it right now. So this will do swimmingly to help get rid of this grass that's out here and get the ground ready to plant. So hopefully in the next 5 weeks or so, I will be pulling this back and we will have a lot less grass to deal with than we did before. I'm not counting on it being completely gone, just because to do that, it would have taken much longer. And I did not put these out until just now. So yes, the garden is covered, and it's only cost me these 2 tarps, which was like 40 bucks, so not bad. That one tarp is like 20 by 30. These are the thin, like 4 mil tarps, so they're not like super heavy duty or anything, but they will work. And I have them weighed down with my cattle panels, and I have T-posts just laying on them, on the edges to keep them down. So yeah, tarps are down. Garden is in progress. I am going to work on repotting some stuff today. That will probably be in a separate video from this. I just kind of wanted to show you how I'm getting my space ready to plant. So here it is. I will check in, obviously, as this progresses. I will probably start peeking under here in a couple weeks just to kind of see what it looks like. It should be pretty good in about 4 or 5 weeks, but I am a little nervous. So hopefully this works and I don't have to deal with a bunch of grass. So that is all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.